Here are all the pieces pre-painted, ready to go, along with the body and the chassis. Let's get started. And just like that, it's all finished. Let me show you some tips so that when you go to build this M6 that you won't make the same mistakes that I made. If you're going to use these photo etched wing uprights, keep in mind that these are much thinner than the plastic pieces, and the hole in the body is made for the plastic pieces. So you're going to have quite a bit of a gap. So what I ended up doing was gluing some sheet styrene to both sides of the upright so that it would fill in the gap for the difference between the photo etch piece and the kit piece. I think it worked out all right. If you're going to use these photo etch nets, go ahead and pre-bend them right in this area here to wrap around the seat before you paint them. If you're going to use the photo etched buckles on their ribbon seat belts, make sure that you enlarge this hole on the side, because there's no way that those photo etch pieces are going to fit through the existing kit hole. So make sure you make these holes a little bigger before you try. If you look back on my video, you'll see that I kind of fought with that, but I didn't really point it out that I opened up the holes. When you're attaching these headlight buckets, there's no mounting point at all. So my only recommendation is to put those on with a flexible glue, something that will move just a little bit when you go to put the body on the chassis. If they aren't in the right position, then the radiator, give me a second, this radiator assembly here is going to be in the way of them going in the right position. Same for the taillights. There's no mounting position at all. Just get them in the right area and you'll be just fine. Like I said earlier, when you're gluing this front end onto the body, make sure that this is a great glue joint. especially here at the fenders as well, because when you slide the body onto the chassis, you have to flex the front end to get it over the radiator system and onto the body. So make sure that it's a good glue joint. Here in the instructions, it says to glue the muffler tip onto the muffler. Don't bother doing that. You'll never get the body opened up wide enough to get it over the muffler tip. So instead, focus, just insert the muffler tip through the hole in the side of the body after you're done putting the body on the chassis. Before primer, install this vent and putty the edges so that it's a smooth edge. Mask off this area with tape prior to paint, and then paint all these parts in black. When you go to install the windows, they're going to be too big and you'll have a little bit of flex to the window. A simple swipe with a sanding stick will take care of this fit problem. When you put the body on the chassis, you can see this blue paint up in these edges. That's not going to do. It's also, when you look through the back window, you can see the back of the body and the side of the body. So just brush paint that with some black paint and everything will be just fine. Enough of me talking, let's see some beauty shots.